Okay, what's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. I am Melinda J, and welcome to the Soulful Bottega, YouTube channel. Yes, I changed my name, rebranded, everything else. So without further ado, let's go and get into it. And yes, I'll do a whole separate video on why I did the things that I did. It's part of the evolution for the most part. So just like how this government is, that is what this reading is going to be about today, is the government shutdown. Okay, it is 2:16 p.m. Tuesday, November 4th, 2025 as I'm doing this. So let's go ahead and get busy. So what is the overall energy of the government? The big G. So anytime you hear me say big G, I'm talking about the government. All right. What is the overall energy of the big G? We have fertile ground, mother of earth, 40, that wants to come out. I'm not sure about this lighting, y'all, because I'm trying to get this together since I relocated. Maybe I need to raise this up a little bit. Hold up. Technical issues on the setup standpoint, but I'm going to get better at it. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, and at the bottom we have Father of Earth, generosity. All right, so we already starting off mother and father. Mother and father. Okay, so the mother of Earth, let's see what she's talking about. Of course, that's given Empress energy, and this is dealing with Emperor energy. So this deck also goes in correlation with the major arcana and tarot. So yeah, so we got the Empress energy and the father energy at the bottom, which is very telling already. It's very telling. So it says, what a time to be alive. Enjoy this moment, be present. You bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan, and then make love because you can. We see you. You are generous and savvy person of business, a natural leader of natural cheerleader for others. Make sure you take care of you as you continue to lead your community. This is a gentle ancestor, is warm, loving, healing earth mama energy, representing fertile abundance and wealth. Down to earth, generous, dependable, and supportive. She really has your back in matters of home and business. Possibilities are all around you. Feel the love, embody it, be sensible in your approach. The ancestor medicine for this is this ancestor loves her home. The mother of earth is fully grounded and never bored. How can you make this your home how can you make your home a more loving and luxurious environment? So tomorrow is the full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, which deals with of course relationships, love and pleasure, art, luxury, all those things. Of the thing is the grounded version. It's the grounded portion of the Venetian planet. Because Libra is dealing with the mental aspect, Taurus is dealing with the material and physical aspect. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now, even though I said the Empress, this represents the Empress, actually, when it comes to this particular deck, the Mother of Earth represents the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so that's just something to look out for. when we are diving into this message. So we're dealing with mother, not only with Mother Earth, but also the Father of Earth. We're dealing with fertile ground with versus the generosity. So it's more like power play at the moment. That's what I'm getting. Power play, power structures, all that good jazz. So we're gonna move forward into some hidden blockages and shadow energy. And I want to do these separately because sometimes there's a tendency. Hidden blockages. Hidden blockages when it comes to the big G. What could be America's big G hidden blockages? Oh, we got 2 cards. Russian success. Rushing the process won't give you the kind of success that lasts. Learn to be patient. Stop trying to achieve overnight success and focus on steady progress. Your success will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. Also, doing it the hard way comes along with the Russian success card. So doing it the hard way. Doing things the hard way instead of trying to find an easier way. Time to work smarter, not harder. I didn't too much care for the work hard, play hard mentality. I like the work smarter, not harder effect on that one. And I'm trying to adjust the light. If y'all seeing like I have a weird, anyways. So at the bottom of the deck it says, find ways that you can pursue success in a way that won't strain or drain your energy. Things that come easier to you will be things you find most success in. At the top of the deck, we also have not big enough risk. The government is not taking big enough risk for the collective. Taking small risks but not big enough to make a big impact on the success of the country. Small risks require most as much effort as the big ones, but they're not quite rewarding. Take a bigger risk and see what rewards might come out of that courageous decision. And at the bottom of the deck, we have fear of success. Concerned that the achieving success will come at a cost of something else value. The big G needs to learn how to fuel this its success. Be patient with yourself as you unravel the fear and work through uncomfortable phase of pushing yourself towards your goal and reconstruct it with more positive and expectation. So it's a fear of success that's going on. What about the shadow attributes? That is too many. I just need one. Okay. And these nails along with this floor, child. Oh my gosh. Alright, so it got sanctimonious shadow, acting as if morally better than others. So America, well, the big G government. But I'm pretty sure there are others in America that has this same rhetoric of acting as if morally better than others, self-righteous, holier than thou. Okay, when it comes to dealing with other countries, other nations, America needs to create an environment of openness, trust, and collaboration and look at things from a different perspective. I see red in the back with some gold. So the root chakra for red and gold, the crown chakra. And curious shadow, not curious or observing, willingly blind, not learning lessons. So that's a understatement at this point. Yes, America has not learned its lessons. Okay, so it says at the bottom, you can't turn a blind eye to problems that require you to take action. Things will things you ignore will only grow. So if we continue on down this pathway of continue to do things from a blind eye and not learn the lessons from it, then of course the issue is going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to manifest itself to an abyss. How about that? The rigid shadow, inflexible thoughts and behavior patterns, outdated beliefs, uptight compromising. America needs to, or the big G specifically, needs to keep an open mind, try new things, and try not to take yourself too seriously. Embrace humor and flexibility in this matter. Okay. Moving forward to the next, we have what is the gossip. So, whoop. So I'm just going to take these. All right, so what's the gossip when it comes to America, or the big G? And feel free to check out my other readings when it comes to America. I think Project 2025. And I think I did an America reading as well. Check those out during your leisure. I may leave it on the end caps at the end of the video as well, so y'all can check those out. So we got payback, consequences. Oh, dang. Consequences returning, karma cycle, what goes around, time to settle accounts, as well as me versus me, self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday, my only competition. So these two cards come out together. So we are becoming our worst, our own, we are becoming our own enemy, competing with ourselves besides others. But we are becoming our worst enemy, and it's coming to pay back on us like a boomerang. It's lighting us up. It's lighting us up. At the top, we need to be able to let it go. It's time to let it go. Release the grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving ourselves and others, so we can be able to free our hearts in this delicate time. Because broken promises have been there's been time and time again of broken promises, whether it's for the good or better or indifferent. When it comes to the collective, it left the nation with disappointment, expectation, failed commitments, lost trust, and words is just not meaning anything at this moment. So, T. All right, and that. Following this broken promises card, soul contracts, faded connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements, and destined to meet is following suit with that card. That's something to keep in mind. Next, we're going to we already did our hidden blockages. We already did that. So let's get some other messages, other collective messages. This is a test or lesson. I had that card pulled out. This card came out for me, for myself. Test or lesson. Dang, I was trying not to let these cards fall on the floor, because it's hard to get up. It's hard to get it off the floor with these nails on. Okay. Ooh, already. Legal matters. There's definitely a lot of legal matters at this moment. Lastly, vacation. Work vacation. Basically, you know, with people getting laid off and people getting laid off, furloughed. Just try to use this time to decompress, okay? Even though it's affecting how you are getting your paycheck, just take this time, take this full moon to be exact. Take this time to recalibrate. This is more like recalibrate, because 2020 was already a reset. Um, uh, it was like a rough reset. So this is more like a rough recalibrate. Let's recalibrate, going back to the drawing board. Use this time during you being furloughed or laid off. Use this time to recalibrate, refocus, reground yourself, so when the government opens back up, that either your job is being offered back, or you found another avenue to help bring income to your family, and hopefully it's for the betterment of your mind, body, and soul, other than just riding around and getting it, that having that hustle mentality. Pay attention to angel guidance or numbers, repetitive numbers, repeated numbers, and healing is at the bottom of this deck. Healing is needing at this moment. A whole lot of healing it needs to be done at this moment. Not even gonna lie on that. This will be the last additional message before we get to the analysis. I am intimidated by you. Health concern. Oh, definitely that. Regarding to people's health is on the line, or health insurance is on the line, or both. And it's STD or infection. Oh gosh, my goodness. Okay, maybe overbearing. When it comes to this controlling or overbearing parents, I'm going to relate that yes, it's possible that there could be a lot of this going on in the country, but I'm also going to reflect that on based on the big G being like the controlling or overbearing parent at this moment. What the heck did you got into, buddy? What do you got into? Get your paws all dirty and stuff. Okay, let's move forward to our analysis. Okay, so our analysis. What's going on at the root? Because it's going back and forth on the SNAP issue of SNAP being reinstated, but only for like half of it. And now they're talking about the president did not saying no about it. So we gonna see. I mean, he just got. I'm gonna have to get a wipe, y'all. I'm gonna have to get a wipe. He just got everywhere. All right. So I'm just going to slide this over here and bring these cards up. It is just definitely weird how I got this. Maybe it's the... No, it's not that. Let me do it this way. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's better. Okay, so see if I can zoom out just a smidge. If not, that's all right. Okay. All right, so based on the spread, these cards are from the bottom, which I'll bring up in just a minute. But okay, so we have the Six of Swords in the root chakra region that deals with transition. We have the Five of Swords in the sacral chakra that deals with the sacral chakra. So the Five of Swords is dealing with defeat. We got the Wheel of Fortune in the solar plexus, which that is in alignment. Thank God. And we have the Two of Cups in the heart section that deals with love. All right, so the only chakra section that is considered to be in alignment is the Wheel of Fortune, and it's a faded card, a major arcana card. So it's a major turning. That means it's a major turning point when it comes to how we hold ourselves. Let's see what it says up here. I ride the waves of life. And we have Jupiter, the sign Jupiter sign associated with it too. So that's really good when it comes to the confidence of the nation. Well, how should I put it? The nation's ego per se, or I would say the nation's perspective, even though oh well, we are talking about the big G, right? So with the Six of Swords in the root chakra region, so the root is dealing with the stability, our security measures, and all those things. Our safety, security, and foundational roots, our moral compass, and looks like we're in a transitional phase, as we should. But hopefully the transitional phase is for our highest good and not for the detriment of others. So let's go ahead and of course, appearing at the bottom, we have the Page of Cups that deals with children. And I believe the children are our future. Oh, yeah. The Page of Cups deals with intuition, and it also has a root chakra symbol. So as long as we move towards calmer waters, healing, right? Because we did have the healing card coming out. As long as we continue to move towards healing, the calm after the storm, especially after this full moon in Taurus, okay, we would be able to get back on a cooperative and I'll say some sense of emotional stability in that degree. Let's see, we got the sun and Pisces sun. So probably around Pisces season. So Pisces season is when? March. Between February and March. So just be on the lookout for that between late February, early March. Okay. Is being clarified the emotional manipulation. Y'all, I just recently got this deck. I did a reading for myself with this deck. T. Okay. T. All right. Thank you to Intuitive Kev. This is not a sponsored video, but this deck is tea, especially when it comes to clarifying with these cards, girl. So there is emotional manipulation going on. A lot of love bombing, sweet talk, of course sweet talk, but I want to lean more towards telling us what we want to hear instead of what we don't want to hear. The harsh reality, instead the harsh reality is more like sweet nothings, right? Fear is at the bottom of the deck. So lead with caution with this matter, okay? because we're dealing with a snapped, unhinged, unstable person. Okay, this is what we're dealing with, and we don't need this to come into the crossfires of that. Okay. Moving forward to the Five of Swords, we have the Five of Swords in the sacral region that deals with the emotional matters and the creative matters, especially like birthing something. So there's a sense of defeat in that area, and probably definitely underhanded behavior, some bullying, intimidation, and you know the rest of these at the bottom of the deck. I mean the bottom of the card, if you can read it, you know what I'm saying. The last, what is it, 1 2 3, the last 6 words at the bottom of the deck, y'all know what it is. Of course, this is the big G right here at the bottom, appearing at the bottom of the deck for the card. And it says, I choose which traditions to embrace and how to do it. So, we're going to clarify this. So this is the collective is feeling defeated when it comes to how we express ourselves on a mental standpoint, not get enough clarity on things. Okay, so let's clarify this. Am I still going? Okay, good. And now I'm just getting a message, tweet alert, that the White House at 2:42 p.m. today is, I got a tweet alert that's saying the White House said Tuesday that it will follow through with plans to partially fund critical food aid during the government shutdown, despite the president's rhetoric on this. Is being clarified with healing and recovery. So again, healing and recovery, mending fences. Am I still rolling? Yes, I'm still rolling because I can't see it on my phone now. Okay. Spell work, black magic, curse, and hex. Okay. What is, how this is jumping out at me? Oh, how is this jumping at me? Can we not do this, camera? Let's keep going. Optimism. So, of course, the continuing, recovering, mending fences, coming together, staying hopeful and optimistic about it, because there is some work, some hexing, going along in this matter when it comes to the big G. Moving forward with the solar plexus region, we have the Wheel of Fortune that brings about good luck, destiny. Let's see. Clarify the solar plexus region. Am I still rolling? I just want to make sure I'm still rolling. Rolling down a river. We're rolling down a river. Working a job down in the city. Working for the man every night and day. Chaos magic, okay? It's being clarified by the chaos magic. There's just confusion. In storms. It could be literal storms, just like how Jamaica is suffering from, they're recovering from the hurricane that has passed through. Game over, completion. This is in the present stage. So that's why this Destiny's card is coming out. But we also need to lead with caution. Caution, warning, danger. We got to slowly because this 9 of Wands, resilience, we are resilient, but we got to go by it, you know, with perseverance. And there may be a lot of people, you know, suffering from fatigue right now, but it seems like it's almost done. Okay, we're almost there. We got the Sun in Sagittarius here. So Sagittarius season starts on the 22nd of November. So we may be coming out of this slowly, just before the Thanksgiving holidays. So within Sagittarius season, it seems like things are going to slowly get back on track, but it's gonna take a long time, a long periodically time for the nation to get back on the good foot. Okay. Then we have the Two of Cups here at the heart chakra region. The Two of Cups is about mutual agreement, partnerships. So clarify this, because we also have the Nine of Wands appearing at the bottom of the deck for that. Okay, let's see. Binding, finances, love, spiritual, energetic. So there's some binding, love binding, financial binding, energetic binding, spiritual binding, and it seems like it's suffocating on that matter. Unconditional love. It's time to tap in and learn how to have unconditional love, not only for ourselves but also for others as well. There's many forms of unconditional love in that matter. And then we got Beta. So this is regarding to women. Okay. The maternal aspect. Friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. Don't be, let's see, with that at the bottom, with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it's talking about quick decision. Don't be too quick to pour your all into somebody. Don't be too quick to be in a bind with someone, because it's going to lead to suffocating. Okay, there we go. Don't be too quick to jump into relationships. Take your time. Take your time. Come on now. Take your time. That's what I'm getting right here. All right, now for the closing messages, because I don't want this video to be super long, and which it probably already is. Darn it. So, closing messages for the collective. Oh, before I even do that, hold on. Let me ask a question. Nope, not with these cards. When will snap be back in full effect? When will snap be back in full effect? 9 months from now? Are you talking about 9 months? Are you talking about back on track? Oh, gosh. It's saying 9 months from now. As far as like, dang. 9 months from now, November. So it may be November. Okay, I can see 9 months from now in the aspect of getting back on track. Some sense of normalcy on that. And then, of course, November, in the present form, November 25th. Okay, November, because Thanksgiving is on the 27th of this year. So that's 2 days before Thanksgiving. And then at the bottom of the deck, March. So, okay, let's talk about now. We in November. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So August, so it may start back up, like all the way back in. Geez, come on now. It may start all the way back up, as far as like in full operation. I'll say around November 25th. November 25th specifically. If not, then sometime November, because you know, Thanksgiving, people, grocery stores is not gonna let their store be empty for too long, before they start stepping in and be like, hey, we need these folks back up in here to do some shopping. Now between November and March, I did say March in the beginning, as far as like, what was that question? Regarding to, oh my gosh, I can't. But y'all can go back. I did mention March. It was regarding in the, I think it was in the root chakra region. That was mentioned with that. So March, yeah, because the Page of Cups here, boom, because of this here, yeah, March. Between November and March. Well, just be on the lookout for that. And also be on the lookout for a 2026 annual reading on that too. Because it's getting ratchet out here. It's always been ratchet since 2020, but it's definitely getting even more ratchet. And I want to ask, when will the government open back up? When... Hold up, because I got 2 other cards over here that belongs to this deck. Nope, I got 3. Hold on, I gotta close my door. Ouch. Am I still rolling? Okay, I'm still rolling. Okay. When will the government open back up? About what time frame will the government open back up? It got to be between November and March. Let's see. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. So, okay. September of next year? Next spring. Okay. Oh gosh. What happened on September 23rd? I'll have to look that up. What happened on September 23rd? I'll have to look back on what happened on September 23rd in the present form. But next spring, March is in the springtime. March 11th. Spring actually starts in what month? April? No, it actually starts in March. So, okay. So March, between March 11th through the 17th. Ooh, girl. Damn. Clarify. Are y'all joking? Yeah, are you joking? Is this for real? Yes. 9 of Cups. Tower card. The World card. Yikes. Okay, so this is in the past tense. 9 of Cups. Currently, this is the Tower card. And can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Because, again, I can't see it on my phone because I done did something to where I can't see it. Okay. All right, so here's a Tower card. That's in the present form. There is sudden upheaval and confusion and all that. And then we got the World card in the future tense. Okay. So it's going to bring some sort of achievement to reestablish the foundation of this country. Let's see. What I've been working for is already done. Oh, so what whatever they've been working on, it's already done. It's just, you know, so whatever decision has been made during this time frame, from when it started to where it ended, it's already been done. It's just playing games. Why you wanna play games on me? Why you wanna play? Okay, closing messages. I also want to, hold on, I want to ask, how does the past president feel about Trump right now? How does the past president feel about the current president right now? Third wheel, the other woman, third party. Attachments, toxic cord, negative karmic energy, bad habits. Yo, impersonator. Can y'all see this? Impersonator. Oh, he's bringing too many people into this matter. So there's 3 people involved with what he is doing. And let's see, which brings about toxic cords, toxic attachments, negative vibes, all that brings about bad habits too. But it's not the real him. That is not real. Let's nope, that's not the right one. Let's clarify this. That mother right there is not real. Queen of Wands. So there's a lady. There's a lady. Leo. That is a Leo. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is bringing some sadness with with these attachments is bringing about 5 of Cups, some sort of trauma, abandonment, isolation, loneliness, crying over spilled milk. And they vocalize this. This is a what is that? Venus and Scorpio? Is it that Venus and Scorpio or Mars and Scorpio? Nope, it's Mars and Scorpio. Oh, so they playing fire with fire. Oh, and then lastly, we got the Queen of Swords here. That's being an imposter. So that's Aquarius. So these women, oh, yeah, it could be a Leo and it could be an Aquarius involved in this partnership matter when it comes to this. Interesting. Is that Uranus? That is Uranus. We are in is it Sagittarius and Uranus right now? I forgot what placement is in Uranus right now, what sign is in Uranus right now, but that is a prominent thing going on. All right, time is, oh God, this is gonna be a long reading. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry, but here we go. All right, closing messages for the big G, standing in wavy, big temp and a BLAB. Saboteur. It says highlight your fear of empowerment and changes it would bring your life. It include the shadow attributes include self-destruction behavior or desire to undermine others. So that's in the heart sector, the heart chakra. What could be said about this card? So what was said in the heart chakra region, which there is a lady on this image, and we did talk about women. This overall message is women, or Mother Earth aspect. But saboteur is talking about exposes fears and issues related to low self-esteem that cause you to make choices that block your own empowerment and success. When you make it an ally, you'll find that it calls your attention to situations in which you are in danger of being sabotaged or sabotaging yourself. On the shadow aspect, It manifests as destructive behavior or desire to undermine others. And everyone has this archetype. Okay. So America, or the big G, is highlighting fear of self-empowerment and changes it could bring to our lives. Especially at a heart-centered standpoint, it's affecting our emotional healing. It's affecting on how we communicate with others and how we maintain our connection, not only within ourselves but also with other people, whether it's platonic, business, or romantic, and also with the higher source as well. But it is time to take charge and, let's see, 4 + 2, and bring balance to our lives so we can be able to pour into each other's cup with equal reciprocity. Because if not, total destruction is going to continue to follow through, because ego and excess is continuing to basically block your blessings. Okay. So with that being said, that concludes the reading of the government shutdown along with Snap, featuring Snap. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification so you know next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all. Bye.